Who'll be there when amazing rises up or need for a warning comes falling down? Will you? Start a career in the broadcasting industry. Be there. Go to BeThereMichigan.com.
Pictionary here on WZMQ TV 19.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Blakely. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, new details on the federal drought funding available for some UP counties impacted by the lack of snow this winter, how much is available, and how soon it could come. Plus, 1 year later, the fate of former Finlandia University buildings now that the school is closed. We check in with Hancock City leaders about what's next for the campus. And stories from Ukraine. We're live in Washington with our reporter who caught back up with a volunteer she met 2 years ago when the war began. Your 19 News starts now.
Live from the UP, this is W6.
Another beautiful but kind of chilly day today, Air. Every person I talked to mentioned the sunshine today.
Love that fresh vitamin D that's out there. Hopefully nobody got burnt, but it is still sunny here in downtown Marquette. As we take a look at these live weather cams, the sun's kind of getting out of focus here in Escanaba. Temps around 36 degrees here in Marquette, where we could expect mostly clear skies, but we will see some clouds increasing. That's going to be for the west half of the UP. Clear skies for the rest of the UP, and those temperatures 25 to 35. We will be chilling out a little bit later. I've got your full forecast after the break.
Thanks, Air. Developing now, Governor Whitmer is urging businesses impacted by the lack of snow this winter to apply for federal disaster funding that was announced on Monday. Our Michigan Capitol correspondent Sophia Murphy has more about that money and how soon some businesses could finally see some relief.
All but 4 UP counties are eligible for Small Business Administration loans to assist with revenue losses because of the lack of snow this winter.
It's been devastating for many businesses.
On Monday, Governor Gretchen Whitmer announced disaster drought designations from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. Mary Beth DeFazio, president of the Lake Gogebic Chamber of Commerce, says they've estimated over $15 million in losses this winter in Gogebic and Ontonagon counties.
Everybody's been working and turning over every rock that they could to, find some way to provide some assistance.
State Representative Greg Markinen says they're still working on getting Houghton, Baraga, Chippewa, and Keweenaw counties similar funding. The drought designation is based on a federal threshold that measures rain and snowfall, which the 4 counties still exceeded despite suffering significant revenue loss this winter.
I know the businesses are hurting. I feel for them, and we're trying to do everything humanly possible.
The declarations will allow small business owners directly impacted by the lack of snow this winter to apply for loans that will assist with basic operation costs.
I think that this is going to help a lot of people breathe easier, pay their bills.
Representative Markinen says at this point, they don't know when the federal drought funding will be awarded to applicants, some of whom are already worried about having to close their doors.
And we're concerned, and we're going to try to push this through as quick as possible.
The SBA announced all deadlines for applications will be extended to September 26th, and loans will be awarded as individual applications are received and processed. From Michigan's capital, Sophia Murphy, WZMQ 19 News.
That application is available at sba.gov/disaster. There's also more information about the declaration up on our website and mobile news app. You can head to WZMQ19.com. The Hancock community is still feeling the effects of Finlandia University's closure, which was announced 1 year ago. The Hancock city manager says all but 2 of the buildings left vacant after the college's closure have been sold or repurposed. Those 2 remaining buildings, the Pavo Nurmi Center and Finn Hall, are in the process of transitioning to bank ownership. The closure left over 100 staff members out of work. According to the city manager, all of their salaries were paid out and a majority have been able to find work in the area.
Definitely the loss of the student population and potentially their opponents for sports teams and the traveling. That definitely, you can see that a little bit in the motels and the restaurants.
Coming up tonight at 11:10 Central, we'll take a closer look at the effects the closure has left on the Copper Country and how some of the former college buildings are being redeveloped. Meanwhile, the Keweenaw-Ojibwa Community College is making a commitment to supply the UP with more nurses. The college is now enrolling students in its recently accredited nursing program. KBOCC administrators say the program has been 4 years in the making. Graduating students will receive an Associate of Nursing Sciences degree. The program will have its first cohort of students this fall and plans to enroll about 16 to 20 students.
We did some surveys early on, and the nursing kept popping up. So we listened to what our community needed. We met with all the different nursing facilities in the area, and this is what came about.
The college says anyone is welcome and encouraged to apply. We'll have a link to more information on our website. Ever since Russia invaded Ukraine in February of 2022, we've seen people from our own communities volunteer to help out. 2 years into this war now, these volunteers aren't giving up. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp joins us live. Rachel, you actually reconnected with one of those volunteers. How are they helping out now?
Sarah, so around this time 2 years ago, we went to Poland to cover the refugee crisis. That's where we came across an American woman there who was driving aid from Poland into Ukraine. And we actually got to ride along with her on one of those drop-offs. Even though the war has continued now for 2 years, her work has never stopped.
So many things in 2 years.
We caught up with Sally Netzger-Bayer, a woman from Chautauqua County, New York. And you might be familiar with her work. 2 years ago, we met her in Poland right after the Russian invasion. She was driving in aid to Ukraine and helping bring women and children into Poland.
So at first, we were doing a lot of military vests, a lot of helmets, a lot of, just anything to help normal citizens that wanted to volunteer get out there on the ground and defend, like Kyiv, Bucha, Irpin, that kind of thing.
Netzger-Bayer says within the 2 years, her work has continued. She says it's grown into a grassroots organization, helping fundraise and deliver drones and tourniquets, getting those items to the front lines.
I knew in the beginning that I could make a difference.
Her work has not gone unnoticed.
And they awarded me with a medal from the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces.
Russia has made recent advances on the battlefront, advancing further into Ukraine. Congress is still weighing on sending billions more to help the Ukrainians. Netzger-Bayer says it's the first time she's feeling less optimistic about where this war is going. But whatever the circumstances, she will continue her work and praises the Ukrainians for their bravery and resilience.
They are really, really persevering, and they will go until the bitter end. This is not, they're not willing to give up who they are as a people. And I couldn't be more proud and more humbled to have been able to work with people in Ukraine and to continue working with them.
Netzger-Bayer has traveled more than a dozen times to Ukraine. She says that she has raised about a couple $100,000 worth in fundraising for those tourniquets and drones. She tells me she's lost count as to how many drones she's been able to buy with all the money she's fundraised for. But Sarah, if you want to follow along her journey, you can visit, or you can find those details on our website. Sarah, back to you.
All right, Rachel, thank you very much. Your first warning weather forecast is coming up after this break. Plus, we're finding out what's up with Megan O'Connor. She has the details on another bridal event coming up this weekend. We'll be right back after this short break.
Sleep better with a new mattress from Kirkish Furniture. We proudly feature made in the Midwest Restonic mattresses. Try one out today and compare other major brands. Let our sleep specialists help you find the bed of your dreams at Kirkish Furniture.
18 people from all different walks of life playing a game that is built on deceit.
Wait up!
I don't know why I'm crying.
All you had to do was lie.
Group hug.
Are you guys okay? I can't even string sentences together.
I don't really care.
That right there makes the game so worth playing.
Survivor, new tonight on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
John's Auto is quickly becoming everybody's favorite place to get their car fixed. That's because at John's Auto, communication is the key to service. When we have your car, you can expect to be updated on what's going on. And Craig here will explain repairs in terms I even understand, and I'm only 9. For a better service experience, come to John's Auto Marquette.
And don't forget, we're still your #1 source for a pre-owned vehicle in Marquette County.
John's Auto Marquette.
This is home for CBS, WZMQ 19.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
Mr. Mattress here with the biggest Tempur-Pedic sale of the year. Get up to 50% off at Shunk Furniture Marquette. We have a large selection of Tempur-Pedics that have to go. Save up to 50% on power bases and pillows too. The Tempur-Pedic factory said they have to go to make room for the new models that are on their way. You heard me right. Save up to 50% on select Tempur-Pedic models. Save up to 50% on power bases and pillows too. Shop Shunks at Marquette today.
Now, WZMQ 19 News First Warning Weather with Ariane Stasic.
Well, we've got a lot of rain further to the east, a little bit of snow action to the west of us. We're going to stay fairly dry, though, at least into our Thursday. Taking a look at current conditions. No snowflakes, no raindrops, no sleet, but that is definitely going to change here. Next 24 hours, I just looked at those temps. It's about 20 to 30 expected this evening, so a little bit chillier than what I was saying a little bit earlier. We'll expect those clouds to increase mostly for the west half there. And then taking a look at Thursday, nice and warm, 40 to 50. We do have some gusts. Most of that's going to be along that Keweenaw Peninsula, partly to mostly cloudy skies. And then Thursday evening will be around 25 to 30 degrees, and we'll see some breezes returning. So I said we've got gusty conditions expected on our Thursday. Eagle Harbor about 30 miles an hour, and then Herman a little bit south of that, 25 miles an hour. Here in Marquette, we'll be chill with 20-mile-an-hour breezes. And then Friday, yes, that's why I'm wearing these shades. Spread goodness day around the UP. Those temperatures around 35 to 45 degrees. But you know what? Just get out there and spread some goodness. Be positive. Even though we've got clouds, at least we don't have a blizzard for now, right? But that's on Friday, and then taking a look throughout that day here in Marquette will be mostly cloudy to start. Only a 30% chance of those flurries, and then maybe picking up later in the afternoon, or I should say early evening, around 8 p.m. And we'll expect mostly cloudy skies, but those winds staying fairly calm. All right, take a look here. I said those clouds are increasing tonight, and then we'll have a little poking of the sun here in the afternoon around 2 o'clock before it gets a little bit darker, and then mostly cloudy skies for that Thursday evening. Here we go. 10 a.m. We've got that wintry mix moving in from the south there, hitting Iron County, Dickinson, and of course Menominee and Delta counties before the rest of us see any more action, more likely in the afternoon around 3 p.m. Take a look at this. We've got a lot of snow showers expected for that west and central locations before it takes over around 7 p.m. Looks like the Keweenaw Peninsula staying fairly dry out of this for the majority of that Friday. And then we also have another chance for some rain showers, possibly next week on Tuesday night into our Wednesday. I should also mention we do have chances of rain and snow coming on our Saturday morning. So winds right now coming out of the east primarily, and like I mentioned, those gusts could get a little bit breezy up here in the Keweenaw County and Peninsula. Temps right now in that 30 to 50 degree range, still holding strong at 47 in Iron Mountain, 48 in Ironwood, but then we'll definitely cool down tonight. 7-day outlook for Marquette. We'll have gusts tomorrow up to 20, and then 30% chance of snow showers on that Friday. And then look at this, warmer sunshine next week, 52 for the highs.
Thanks, Air. Our 19 News Insights is up next. We are talking with the founder of Spread Goodness Day. That conversation is next.
I would say working at Goodwill is it's a very good job. Co-workers are all real nice. It's a good team environment.
What I like most about my job is meeting new friends and create stronger bonds.
Everybody's always willing to help out if they see somebody, struggling or something, that, they need assistance with something, they always help them out.
Goodwill treats their employees phenomenally well.
Shop and donate to your local Goodwill.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum. Spectrum Internet offers speed and reliability, while advanced Wi-Fi gives you best-in-class security for all your connected devices. And Spectrum Mobile delivers unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide 5G included. Switch now and get Spectrum Internet for $49.99, plus advanced Wi-Fi and one Spectrum Mobile Unlimited line free for 12 months. Start saving today. Visit Spectrum.com, a Spectrum store, or scan to call now.
Mike Ludlum Sports, only on WZMQ 19 News.
So I've been with BCMH 20 years. We take care of our community. I feel like I am leaving my patients in very good hands. We've expanded in some really good ways. Now we have urology here. We have a new practice in cardiology. In my career, the hospital has changed. Medicine has changed. At the end of the day, it's always been our family caring for yours.
You're watching the award-winning WZMQ 19 News, live and local with Sarah Blakely.
This Friday, March 8th, marks the 7th year of Spread Goodness Day, a day that is dedicated to focusing on the good things happening in our communities and to be part of it. Joining us tonight is the founder, Anna Dravlin.
Hello.
Hi. Thanks for coming in.
Well, thanks for having me.
Of course. So 7 years.
Yes.
Let's reflect on 7 years for a minute here. What have you learned the last 7 years?
I've learned that people are good, and there's an amazing amount of good things happening in our world that we just don't necessarily hear about a lot.
Yeah.
And when you start to put your attention on it, it really becomes overwhelming and kind of reinforces that this is something important, especially in the schools. The kids, they just kill me with all like epic goodness.
Yeah.
But every year it seems to grow and spread, and people enjoy it. It creates real impact on our nonprofits, on our children, on our communities, and just on our health and happiness. It has health benefits.
Yes.
Who knew?
Yeah. You were saying earlier before the show started that you tried to call someone to say, hey, just reminding you about Spread Goodness Day.
Yes.
And they said, oh, it's already on our calendar.
Yeah, we've been planning it for months. And it's like, people, they know it's a thing.
Yes.
It's a thing that makes people happy and gets them excited to be putting this good out into our communities and far beyond. So I can't believe how far it's gone.
Yeah, and speaking of that, it really is spreading to other states. Other states have declared this Friday as Spread Goodness Day.
Yes, and hopefully more to come. We've got North Dakota is involved. Wisconsin is going crazy.
Yeah.
And of course our community in Michigan and the UP is it's such a natural energy for our community, and to see it together, it's a celebration. It's like the Valentine's Day of goodness. We're celebrating goodness together and creating that positive, sunshiny energy to give our communities a really good day. A really, really good day.
Yes. One new thing this year is this cool little tearaway calendar. Tell us about the whole idea behind this.
So we recognize that the idea of Spread Goodness Day and the mission is to empower people to understand that we have the power to change the world every single day with goodness, and we can pack that energy into a day, and you show impact when you put it all together and celebrate. But this is my brainchild for so long, and I've been so happy it came together. It's 365 ways to spread goodness as a tearaway calendar. So every day you get a different way to spread goodness. It's very playful. Some of it's very relevant. A lot of it's very relevant.
Yes.
But we try to keep it light and make you smile and make you laugh.
Yes.
So we have those on sale on our website, as well as locally in Marquette at Donkers and Evergreen Market. So it's a way to remind yourself and inspire yourself every day how you can spread goodness to yourself, to your neighbor, to the earth, or what have you. We have a really fun variety, like give someone a hug
Yeah.
with permission.
Yes. I was flipping through and I found one that said, wipe the seat, please.
Yes,
yes, just something very simple as that.
And just to be silly, some of it's a little silly. We need to spread joy and laughter along with these really relevant, impactful decisions and movements. So.
Yeah. So this Friday is Spread Goodness Day. I know that you like to kind of like be surprised, but what are you hoping to see out of this Friday?
I actually I love all of the surprises. I most love seeing the schools get involved and how the kids bring out into the community. Northern Michigan University is their Spread Goodness Week. They'll be next week because they're on spring break, but they still, it doesn't matter, it can be next week.
Yeah.
What I really want to see is people just being really bright, wear yellow, bright colors and bright energy, and just give everyone around you a really good day. We're facing so many hard things, from the city level to the human level to the country level, that I want to give everybody to just have a really good day, and that we can all do that for each other and for ourselves.
For sure.
And
just have a good day. Just spread some goodness. And of course, making the future so bright.
Oh yes.
You're going to need shades. We love it. Anna, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Still ahead tonight, What's Up with Megan? She's sharing about a bridal event in Marquette that's happening this weekend. And later, more and more people across the country are losing money to scams. The report from the Better Business Bureau that shows which ones people are losing the most money to. But first, here's your Upers United volunteer opportunity of the day. This event is a little ways out, but good to have on your radar. The YMCA of Marquette County is hosting Healthy Kids Day on April 20th, and volunteers are needed to help set up, run some games, run some fun fitness stations. This is a free event for families, and volunteers are asked to register by April 6th. Of course, you can find more information about this over at upersunited.com.
The only thing scarier than a ghost's Halloween is a ghost's Halloween in March.
Delightful. We do seance. We bring flower back from beyond today.
I wonder if she'll remember me. No, for real, I do wonder.
You're in for a treat. An all-new Ghosts Halloween, Thursday on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
Kiss the cold weather goodbye and embrace the warmth and fun of the Caribbean without leaving your couch. One Caribbean Television is your Caribbean connection. Whether you visit the Caribbean for fun or to renew family ties, One Caribbean Television keeps you informed 24/7. Get the latest news, weather forecasts, Caribbean entertainment, and carnival action. If you long for the fun and sun of the Caribbean, download our app now to watch One Caribbean Television on the go, live or on demand.
Meet Opie Taylor. He's dramatic. A dreamer.
I wish that I get a B in arithmetic.
But most of all,
I think you're the best sheriff in the whole world.
he's devoted to Dad. It's Andy and Opie on The Andy Griffith Show.
Weeknights at 8 on MeTV 19.1.
I'm Sophia Murphy at the Capitol in Lansing, only on WZMQ 19 News.
Meet Mike Baxter, pioneer.
Dad, how do you kill an elk?
Wait outside the lodge until last call, then hit it with a tire iron. Frontiersman.
Pheasant hunting is ridiculous. All the running and the chasing and the fetching.
That's what the dog's for.
But Maddie did such a good job. Who's a good girl?
Legend. I have a 60-year-old truck and a 30-year-old marriage. You should be happy that I am stuck in my old ways.
I do love that truck.
No wonder he's the last man standing.
I'm Rachel Knapp. Watch my reports live from Washington, only on 19 News.
Let's find out what's up with Megan O'Connor. And Megan, I think we are both looking forward to this event.
That's right. If you are a bride-to-be like me and Sarah, then we have the perfect event for you. Tonight on What's Up with Megan, we will be covering the second annual Brides and Bubbly. This Sunday from 11 to 2 at the Northern Center on NMU's campus, engaged couples can enjoy an afternoon of extraordinary opportunity to connect with the region's finest wedding and event vendors. organized by a team dedicated to making dreams come true. The event welcomes all individuals, whether they are planning their dream wedding, looking to perfect their next corporate event, or celebrating a special occasion. Attendees can look forward to cocktails, snacks, and the chance to engage with nearly 50 of the area's best vendors who could turn your visions into reality. Tickets for Brides and Bubbly events are only $5 and can be purchased at elegant-planning.com.
I love that. And I love that this time of year, it's something that I never really paid much attention to until now, that like there's a lot of really cool vendors.
There is, and not to brag, but my wedding coordinator, Tara, is planning it, and she is the best.
I love that. Awesome. Okay, so what else do we have going on?
Yes, so Spread Goodness Day is Friday, and we'll be spreading goodness for the rest of the week. The annual Builder Show will take place at the NMU Superior Dome this Friday through Sunday. We'll have more on that event later this week. Also, Friday through Sunday is the 2024 Empower Women's Conference that will take place at the Gossard Building in Ishpeming. Find topics, times, and tickets on Facebook. The Police and Fire Charity Game will take place at the Mountain View Arena this Saturday at 2 p.m. Central. Cheers for the guns or the hoses. This all benefiting local organizations. They're not hoes. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Guns and hoses. What a Monday this Wednesday has been.
And that's it.
That's it. We will have those events on our website. Welcome back, Megan.
Happy to be back.
I love it. Alrighty, let's turn to some consumer news here. Scams are growing and people are losing more money to them. A new report from the Better Business Bureau shows losses increased 27% in 2023 compared to the previous year. Christine Lazar shows us more.
At my age, I do not have a second chance.
80-year-old Alice Lynn was suicidal after she lost her life savings, $720,000, to a crypto scam.
Then I was in shock. Then I was thinking to kill myself.
A new report from the Better Business Bureau says the riskiest scams in 2023, meaning the ones where you could lose the most money, were cryptocurrency and investment scams, beating out online purchasing scams, which topped the list the past few years.
The median dollar loss for those scams was $3,800, as opposed to an online shopping scam where the median loss was only $71.
The BBB's Melanie McGovern says in a crypto scam, victims are often approached on social media. That's how Lynn met her scammer.
With cryptocurrency, a lot of people still aren't familiar with it. They're being told that they're going to get big returns, they're going to make a lot of money.
The BBB says it's important to investigate any potential crypto investment, look at online reviews, check to see if the company has a BBB rating, and be skeptical of any investor that asks you to bring in more people.
That's where people get caught up in these schemes, is the fact that if they bring in more people, they'll get more money. And then at the end of the day, nobody's getting anything.
And it's not just the elderly being targeted. For the second year in a row, the BBB reports that 18 to 24-year-olds had the highest median dollar loss of all age groups.
The Better Business Bureau says employment scams are the second riskiest. We have another chilly night ahead of us, and then the clouds will roll in for tomorrow. Air has one final check on the outlook next.
Need to get from point A to point B quickly, efficiently, safely? The Marquette County Transit Authority is your ticket to ride. Friendly drivers operate clean, blue and white buses throughout Marquette County 365 days a year. Seniors 60 plus ride free every Wednesday. For information about routes and tickets, click on marktran.com. We keep you moving. Marquette Transit. Stuck with engine troubles? Norway Auto Sales and Service is here to rescue you. From pesky engine glitches to routine maintenance like oil changes and meticulous detailing, our specialists have the solution for your vehicle. You can also count on us for affordable 24-hour towing. Conveniently located on US 2, our full-service garage ensures your vehicle's peak performance. Trust us to get you back on the road swiftly. Call 906-563-8300 now and trust Norway Auto Sales and Service to revive your ride.
loss lasting 6 years is something that we never could have predicted.
There's no love lost for Daniel Day Kim. Twice the sexiest man alive.
It was nice. I still had to take out the garbage.
Plus, snazz up your sneakers.
You do not have to break the bank to have a fly collection.
On The Jennifer Hudson Show.
The Jennifer Hudson Show, tomorrow at 5 on WZMQ TV CBS, followed by 19 News at 6.
Tonight, with Nikki Haley leaving the presidential race, where will her supporters go? Then, could this new screening system help you beat security lines at the airport? The future of travel on the CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell.
The Baxter Family Survival Guide.
Dad, you taught us to be self-sufficient.
And yet you're all still here. Expect the unexpected.
If you want money, maybe you should do what other people do.
Get my own reality show. Dad, I'm trying.
Last Man Standing.
As the sun sets, we're going to expect those clouds to increase, especially for the west half tonight, and those temperatures are going to be in that 20-degree range. It's going to be chilly in the morning as well, an average of about 27 degrees. We could see partly sunny skies throughout the day before those temperatures rise up a little bit more in that 30 to 40-degree range, and then chances of showers coming on Friday.
Thank you very much, Ariane. That will do it for us tonight. Thanks for being here. We'll see you back here tonight at 11:10 Central.
WZMQ TV 19. Continue